I'm Hanan.
I'm Lina.
Welcome back to the Obnoxiously Pleasant podcast, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are just wrapping up week 2 of Ramadan. How are you feeling, Lina?
Yes, exhausted. I'm really tired.
Why, why are you really tired?
I don't get sleep. I don't sleep. Like there's zero sleep. And like I said last time, my day is so busy. Like it's nonstop. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
don't you feel the same?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like if
And
there's one thing that I'm going to be needing after we come out of Ramadan is sleep.
sleep. I want to sleep for 2 weeks. Like I feel like my body needs 2 weeks of sleep, like
Mm-hmm.
continuous sleep
Mm-hmm.
with no interruption. That's yeah. I've been struggling with that. And I think part of it is the fact that we're doing things we said we wouldn't be doing during
Yeah, that is
Ramadan.
very true. That is very true. I think we both talked about this, that we both
Yeah.
decided that we had but said at the top of Ramadan, oh, we're not gonna like watch shows, we're not gonna like spend time doing that. But I think both you and I got hooked and the rest is history.
But you know what? Like I've been really good the last few years. It's just this year, I think because like I said, the pandemic, we had Ramadan during the pandemic for
Hmm.
2 years. Right? So the whole atmosphere and the whole environment of that was different than what it is now. Like I
Yeah.
had to go back to the office like right before Ramadan. Like I have to work from the office and then I have to come back home and I have to sit through traffic and I have to prepare food and it's like nonstop. So by the time you eat, you have nothing left in the tank. You just want
Like
to sit
no,
in
yeah,
front of
energy. Yeah.
no energy, and the only thing I can do is watch TV. And so on YouTube, I got I got some, how you get suggestions.
Of course.
And there was this suggestion for the Syrian musalsal. It's called Hart al Kubba. Okay. And
Okay.
I watched the first 2, 3 episodes, like, whatever. It's historical, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't really
Is it all
care.
on YouTube?
It's all on YouTube, and even there's a new season, and they're like uploading them on YouTube. But the thing is, like, I didn't get like they didn't reel me in right away. I was like, oh, whatever. And like two
Yeah.
days, 3 days went by, and I didn't watch. And I'm like, you know what? And then another day came where I was so tired. I was like, I gotta watch something, And so I'm sitting there watching, and then I got
Like, I
hooked.
need
Like
to
I think it
watch
was
something.
I think it
Yes.
was like episode 4 where they just hooked me. I'm like, damn it, now. And then I kept watching and watching. And this was last season's episodes. So you're talking about 35 episodes that your friend, yours truly,
Just
watched
binged.
in a week.
Oh
Okay.
my
And
God.
now I'm caught up. We're on day
Yeah.
14 of Ramadan and I'm caught up to season 2.
Which
I
is
mean,
what's
what is wrong
streaming right
with
now on
me?
YouTube. So season
Yes.
2 is what's streaming. Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
tell me I'm not the only one who did
No, you're
this.
not the only one because at like if, maybe like a day or two into Ramadan, I was like, I need something to watch. So I just started watching Arus Beirut, which has been on for a
Okay.
while.
Is that Egyptian or
No,
Lebanese
it's
or
Lebanese. It's Lebanese.
Oh, okay.
Each season is like 85 episodes. I already
Oh
finished two
my God.
seasons.
But when
Two
did you start
seasons.
watching?
Like the third day of Ramadan.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God.
Okay.
That's all I've done like the last week and a half is watch Arus Beirut. I haven't done anything else. I've been so
And
not productive.
so 85 episodes and you started watching it third day of Ramadan
Yep.
and you're caught up.
Yeah, well, there is no cut up. It's 3 seasons, so I'm on season 3 now. But
Okay.
yeah, there is like it's a show that it's an older show, so it's been on for
Oh,
a
okay. Okay. So
while.
it's not a newer show.
No, no, it's not in production or anything like that.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So
Yeah.
what's it about?
Oh my God, long. It's a woman, Arus, a bride from a
Okay.
woman from yeah, a
Okay.
woman from Beirut, who meets a guy who's like wealthy and from like a very well known family from Jbeil, and so it's
Mhm.
her trying to bring in her personality and how different she is into these like traditions almost into
Okay,
this
okay.
yeah set way of life, so it's just
Kind of reminds
lots
me
of
of
drama.
yeah, it kind of reminds me of Al Hayba.
Yeah, lots
Was
of
that Syrian or
drama.
Lebanese? I can't even remember if
I
that was
think
Syrian or Lebanese
I think it's
or a
Lebanese.
mixture. Or
Yeah.
maybe it is Lebanese. You're right. Yeah.
So yeah, so it was that's what I did. I haven't
I
really
mean,
watched
I was just
any.
I was disappointed with mine. I'm like, you know what? It's too late now. Khalas. Like I just have to
You're like,
continue
that's it,
on.
I'm in the
It's
hole.
yes, and I'm not watching anything else at least, but I'm like I can't believe and like even my daughter was like, "Mom, you really binge watch 35 episodes in like how many days? What episode are you on?"
she's
I'm like,
like
"Listen, do not judge me." I'm
she
like,
was
"Do not
probably
judge
like,
me."
what are you doing? I thought we
Yeah.
weren't gonna do that this Ramadan.
Yeah, but I'm tired, man.
I
I'm
feel you.
tired.
I feel
I mean,
you.
you look better today than I do.
Oh my
I
God,
feel you
but
get more
better
energy.
today. Well, I also just did my makeup because we were gonna
Okay.
film. I literally just did my makeup. I did not look like this an hour ago.
Yeah.
I did my makeup, but I put some anti-frizz stuff in my hair, but I did not
It
look like
looks
this
nice.
like
Your
an
hair
hour
looks
ago.
nice. Your hair
Thank
looks
you.
nice. Your makeup looks nice. Everything
I
looks nice. So, what are
I
you
washed
making
it.
for iftar? Naiman.
Oh, no, like I don't know. That's the age-old question, right? I don't know. I'll figure it out when I walk into the kitchen. Something will speak to me, and I'll make it.
Food is half of my problem
Mhm.
this month.
Mhm.
Like the other,
100%.
did I tell you the other day? Like we hadn't even had iftar yet, and my husband's like, "Oh, what are we having for iftar tomorrow?" And I'm just like,
Nothing.
"Astaghfirullah al-Azim." I'm like, "Can we just eat? Can we have iftar today first?" Because he's like, "Oh, I want to go shopping." I'm like, "I don't know. I do not know what we're gonna eat tomorrow." I'm like, "I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, it's why is that my responsibility? Like, I'll make food. I'll do the food. No problem. Okay. I'm gonna get hasanat for feeding fasting people. Okay. I'm okay with that.
Even if
But
it's your family?
yes, alhamdulillah. But why like give me the ideas for the food. Just tell me what you want. Like I think
No,
that's the
that's
hardest
where
part.
I think that's what really gets me is the fact that like nobody gives any ideas.
Yes.
Nobody gives ideas. It's really frustrating.
And I wake up today and he's like, "What are we making today?" I'm like, "La hawla illa ya rab." Like, yes, yeah, fattah ya alim. Like
I
seriously,
know.
like this is what
I
I'm like, ملوخية. خلاص, ملوخية. We're gonna go with ملوخية today.
I think
So
that's
you don't
great.
know. Inti, you don't
No,
know
I think
yet?
so. I have lahma. I have meat. So I'm gonna do
Okay.
that. And I'm probably gonna make it with like vegetables, like potatoes and vegetables, and I'll make
Mm-hmm.
rice, and I'll make
Okay.
sambusa, and I'll make soup.
That's nice. That's nice.
And I feel like
Yeah. It's good.
that's a
I'm
good
just
bunch of
tired.
stuff,
I'm
right?
tired. Yeah. I don't know.
That's that's
I
the
mean,
theme of today. That's the theme of
tired.
closing out. You know how like the theme of the first week of Ramadan is, like we're doing great. It's
We're
perseverance,
excited.
alhamdulillah, excitement.
Yeah.
Week two is I'm tired
I'm tired. I
of the
really am.
food, the daily food making. I'm tired of what are we gonna eat today? Who's gonna do what today? Yeah.
I had laundry sitting there, for, like clean laundry that I hadn't folded for like 4 days. And that never happens with me. Like, I'm pretty
I was gonna
organized
say
about
that's
that.
me outside of Ramadan. I can't even blame
Yeah.
Ramadan for that.
And now, like, by the time you finish folding, like, damn, I have to do more laundry now. It's never ending. I'm just like, I don't have the energy. I
I
just want to
know.
be left alone. And I just want to binge watch my TV show. I'm like,
That's
can I
the
be
thing.
left alone?
Which is awful because we all said we're not gonna do that during Ramadan. And then we're
I
like,
know, man. But wallah, I think for me it was like what's the word? Like someone like slapped me to reality because like I'm no longer fasting at home. Like I have to go
yeah,
to the
yeah.
office. I think
I
that
think
was
that's the thing that's getting you right now, by the way. It's the
I
fact that
think
you had
so.
to go back to the office and we had been home for so long.
Yeah, man. And we were talking about I was like, dude, I look back less than a year ago, you and I look like 10 years younger. I'm like, Shusad, like what happened? Like what happened? I feel so old right now. I feel so tired.
We
I'm
were
like,
well
what is
rested.
oh my God, I can't, man. I'm just like, what the hell happened?
I think this month is just been with the lack of sleep, but I think just in general, like with you returning to work, there's a
Mm-hmm.
huge shift. It's a change in the way that we've been
Yeah.
observing Ramadan, like that we had during the pandemic. So, or during the last 2 years that we've been home. So I think this year
Mm.
is what's different for everybody is that you kind of went back to life before
Yeah.
pre-pandemic, Ramadan pre-pandemic. And we had talked about this and I told you that was like my favorite part of the pandemic was being like Ramadan.
Yes. Yes. Wallah, it was such a blessing. And we didn't even realize it. I'm
I
just
know
like,
it really was. It really was. No social obligations, no work, no nothing.
you know,
This
you know
year,
how, yeah. You know how I said in the beginning, maybe I'll do some, maybe I'm like, I'm not inviting anybody over and I don't want to go over anyway. Because I got invited. I'm like, listen, lady, I'll get back to you. Okay. I'm like, I just can't, man. I'm
is she
tired.
watching? Is she gonna watch and know that
I
you're
don't know. She
this is
doesn't, she
what she's
know. It's a friend of our, she's the mom of one of the kids' friends. And she's like, oh, let's
yeah,
get
yeah,
them
yeah.
together. I'm just like, yeah, inshallah, inshallah. It was one
Yeah,
of those
yeah.
inshallahs. And I'm like, I did want to originally do it, but like, I'm like, now, do I really want to put myself through that? I just,
No,
no.
you don't. You really don't.
I can't. I need a year. Like this year is kind of like a year where I have to readjust to
Of course, of course. And I
actually
think
getting
like
back to normal.
Ramadan is very telling of that. Like this Ramadan is very telling of the change and the adjustments that we have to do to kind of return back to life the way it
Hmm.
was before before the pandemic. There's a lot of
Yeah.
things that we enjoyed that we were doing, and like that privilege is just kind of slowly going away. I just
Yes.
spit there; it just went flying.
It's fine. Anyway, what else? What else you got? What else are you doing besides Ramadan? Like, what are you up to?
Nothing,
Really?
absolutely nothing. Nothing at
Nothing.
all.
Just
I mean,
Ramadan, huh?
I'm seeing friends here and there, but like nothing, and my family obviously, but
Mm.
nothing Nothing exciting,
Yeah. I
nothing
mean,
noteworthy.
nothing that like my gray hair is getting out of control again.
Well, Eid's
بس مع
almost around the
العيد
corner. Yeah, I was gonna say
على
Eid's
العيد
almost
على
Eid's
العيد.
almost around the corner, and then
Yeah.
you're gonna get that handled.
Yes, inshallah. I'm just like whatever. I just want to
It's fine.
sleep. I just want to sleep.
I think we've talked about you sleeping for quite some time.
I know. I'm tired, man. I don't know. This isn't very entertaining. I'm sorry, guys, but like it is what it is. شو عملكم? We're checking in.
We told you we do a Ramadan check-in, and this is us on week 2. This is
Yeah. But I
live.
still feel like, mashallah, you look better than me. I feel like you, like you said, you know how you said in the beginning you struggled the first week and then you kind of like, you're
Yeah,
okay. For me,
we
no.
we switched roles.
Yeah, for me, it's the last 2 weeks. I'm just like, Ya Allah, astaghfirullah. Like, when am I gonna get there? You know, like I can't. Whatever.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I 100% feel you. Well, in all fairness, last week I had my hair done, so that helped me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And this week, I literally, like I said, just did my makeup before because
Mm.
I wasn't wearing makeup all day, but I was like, since we're
Yeah.
recording, I might as well put something in my face.
Mm.
Cream products to the rescue.
Speaking of cream products, I feel like all the things you like. So I messaged Hanan. I was like, what do you recommend? And she sent me
Yeah,
like a list of these things, and I'm just like, I don't. I like. I feel like whatever I do, it's not working. That's number one. Number two is like when I don't even have time to do that sometimes. Like I get lazy. I'm like, Ya Allah. There's like 5 or 6 of these things that I need to apply, and I'm just like, yeah, I need to have good skin.
consistency is key.
استني شوي يعني أنا I have to have good skin and I have to
Yep,
have good hair and the
yep.
gray shouldn't be showing and I shouldn't be fat and then I shouldn't look tired and I have to cook dinner and I have to clean and I have to take care of kids and I have to look sexy and I have to work and I have to do all these things and I'm just like, oh my God. And on top of this,
Yep.
at night I have to do a freaking facial routine or whatever the hell you
Skincare
guys call it.
routine.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
skincare
I'm just
routine.
like, I'm tired. I don't want to do this.
What do you want to do?
Nothing.
Clearly, folks who are watching, Lena is having a tough week too.
Yes, I
Let's
am.
show her some support. She's gonna get through this. By next week, she'll be in a better place
Maybe,
because
inshallah. I'm hopeful.
she'll be more adjusted. I really think what threw a monkey wrench in your plans is the fact that you had to go back to the office. Like I think that
Yes.
really
I was so
just
good. Yeah, I was so good. Like the past couple of years, I was fine. I think it's just that. I think you're right. I don't know.
yeah.
Anything else about your experiences? How are the kids doing?
They're doing fine. Like I
Yeah.
think kids always amaze me. Like
Yeah.
subhanallah, they take everything
Mhm.
in stride. They're very like they're just very adaptable. Like they're not like us. They're way better than us. Way better.
Yeah, but I think the kids the first couple of days when they were on spring break, so when they went back, it was a bit of
Of
a struggle
course.
for
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I do feel like they're still way more adaptable. Way more.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. أحسن منا. I mean, they're younger too. We're just old, but whatever.
I don't think it's that. I think it's also their mindset. It
Yeah,
really is
that's
their
true.
mindset. They're way better than us. They don't really like I barely ever hear them complain.
Well,
Ever.
Raya the other day was saying how she, her throat hurts or she's not feeling. I'm like, just break your fast before you go. I'm like, just
She's
don't
like, wait, was
fast.
she like
Yes, she was so offended. I'm just like, well, what do you want me to do? Like, she would like, I'm like, break your fast.
I
I'm like,
knew
if you're
it.
not, she's like, oh my God, no, I'm just gonna go to school. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I got enough problems to deal with. Okay, I have to do my skincare
I
routine or whatever the hell it is. Whatever.
exactly. Yeah, I knew that she would be like, "What?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
dare you?"
Yeah, she
She
was
probably just
offended.
wanted to complain.
Not when I was running on three
Like
hours of sleep.
yeah, she probably just needed to vent or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but I'm like, she was. I'm like, if you're not feeling well, just break your fast. I'm like, it's fine. Like,
She was like, "This is blasphemy. I'm not doing
yeah.
that."
But I'm like, it really is fun. I try to explain to them it's not a big deal. Like, if you're not feeling well, you get to break your
Yeah.
fast, But
I mean,
whatever.
she's doing her best. She's like, there's
Yeah.
only so much that I can do here. Okay.
Yeah.
And she probably just needed a day to just vent and say,
That's true.
okay, I'm having a tough day today. But you're
Yeah.
right. I think we also need to do a better job of just absorbing and listening. Because they really
Yeah.
don't do that. Like, I don't really think any kid complains like, I'm so tired. I'm so
Oh, no,
like
no, no,
we
not
do.
at all. Like, my son was telling me, he's like, Betty, he was like, it's so easy. He's like, the no food is so easy. And I'm like, that's great. But
Yeah.
then when does he struggle? When he went back to school and he was playing and running
Yeah.
around and being very active, then he's just like, he's really well with water. Like, he tries to get his water the night before.
Yeah.
But like, still, no matter what, it's going to be,
No, it's not the same. It's really,
yeah.
really not the same.
It's not the same. And then I wanted to ask you because last time we mentioned where we were with our goals. Okay, so
Yeah.
we failed on our plans for not
Absolutely.
watching TV.
Yeah, yeah.
So my question, did you do any tarawih? Did you pray any tarawih?
I'm trying. Not all, but I'm
You're like,
trying.
why'd you gonna put me on the spot like that?
Seriously. Seriously.
So you're
This week
trying.
I tried. No, the answer is no, I didn't. I did not.
Okay. Well,
I did
the
not. I've
effort. You
not
made
been
an
good.
effort. You
Yeah,
made an effort.
I've not been good. I like plan for it and I never do, which is terrible. But
Hmm.
at least my intentions are there.
Yes, yes. Yeah, like day by day. What are you gonna do? I mean, for me,
Exactly,
I'm
exactly.
caught up. I'm caught up for the Quran so far.
That's good. That's amazing.
So yeah, at least I'm like, يعني أستحي حالي شوي. Instead of watching TV for 4 hours, I can at least take 1 hour out of the
I'm gonna
four
have to check out
and
your
read.
show and see if I like it.
I'm telling you, it doesn't get you in from the beginning. And that's why I didn't care. Like a few days went by and I'm like, oh, whatever, who cares? Like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go back and watch it. And then like I was desperate for something. I'm like, I'm tired. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything besides sit in front of the TV.
You should
And
watch
so I
Aruz
clicked that.
Beirut. I think you'll like it.
I can't, man. I can't. Like, I'm like, I already did this to myself with one. I have to prevent
But
myself from doing it
that's
with
true. That's true.
others.
That's why I
But
haven't watched anything else. I was like, this is good. I already did damage here. It's done.
yeah. We, mashallah alina, we
But
did
I
some
also
real
think it's
damage.
like honestly, yeah, I also think like the lack of sleep honestly comes from the fact that like you get this whole second win after iftar. Like
Yeah.
you do have a point where you're a little
And
bit tired.
after the
Exactly.
coffee, yeah.
After you eat, after you have coffee and like you pick up and everything and you sit down for a little bit, then all of a sudden it's like
Yeah. Well, that's
yeah.
the thing.
So
Like with Rai, like after we iftar, we watch like an episode of Bab al Hara, like the old
yeah.
classic Bab al Hara, not like the newer ones. But so that's what we do. And then like they go to sleep, they shower, they go to sleep, whatever. And I feel bad, like I'm like, you need to sit after you eat. Like you can't send them to bed right away. Like
No,
they
no, no,
need
no.
to kind of like,
They need to digest their food and stuff. The
yeah,
problem is too, like, so we try to do that, but like Amr has school really early. School starts at
yeah,
7:30. So yeah.
yeah.
So it's literally less
Meskin.
than 12 hours between when you eat and when you have to go back to school.
Haram. That's horrible. Like I feel so bad for them.
That'll be them next year.
I know. But they'll come back and they can nap. Does he nap when he comes
That's
back?
what he does now. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? But
But today we're
go
recording
ahead.
Friday. So today's the only day he hasn't come straight home from work. My neighbor is awesome. He decided to pick up my son and his son and take them to Friday prayer.
You said work. You meant school.
Yeah.
Ramadan. It's okay. So they went to Friday prayer. That's nice.
Yeah, which I think
That's
is really
awesome.
it's sweet. It's a nice thing for them to do, you know?
Yeah. I'm not a masjid person. Astaghfirullah al-azim.
That is a whole other conversation for a later time.
Yeah.
Okay? It's a whole other
I'm sorry.
conversation
But yeah,
for a
that's not
later
my,
time.
that's not my scene. Let's just say
It's
that
okay. It happens.
for
Okay.
for obvious reasons. But anyway,
Again, a whole discussion for a whole different time.
anything else you want to add?
No, that's it. We're like I'm just see, I can't even talk now. I'm like
Yeah.
no, I'm really glad that we've been staying consistent. We just said it's gonna be a check-in. So this is a check-in.
This is a check-in, guys. We got nothing
You
else
guys are
for
doing
you.
better than I hope you guys are doing better than we are.
Exactly. But you know what? The ones that are doing better are probably getting more sleep than you and I.
Alhamdulillah.
And that's
Yep, I
why.
hope so.
You
I pray
know?
for that for us in the next couple of weeks.
Yes, inshallah. And then I think, Anna, I feel like I talked way too much in this episode and you kind of just
No,
sat there. I don't know.
not
I
at
feel like I
all. It's a
didn't.
nice change.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a
I
nice
mean, I had a
change.
lot of things to say about how, like,
I can
tired I
see
am.
that. No, which
Yeah.
is great. No, and that's the whole point of this. It's a check-in. So
Yeah.
you just checked in and you told us how you feel. I'm kind of on the same sort of in the same space as you, but I think I'm just I'm again, my mindset is like, you're gonna make it through. You're gonna make it through.
Inshallah.
Just
Inshallah.
power through, power through. So it'll be
Yeah.
okay. So we'll be back next week. We'll do a week 3 check-in. Hopefully by week 3, we'll have maybe gotten more sleep. We'll be
Inshallah.
in a different groove and we'll be doing better with our goals. Sound good?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you for stopping by. We just wanted to utilize this as a check-in. Hopefully by next week we'll have a different groove. Last week we had so much more. It was a lot of excitement. This week
Mm.
was much more exhaustion. So I'm
Yes.
hoping by week 3 the curve kind of comes back up again and we're in a different place. But thank you folks for joining us and we'll see you guys next week.
Inshallah. Take care, everyone.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.